The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out, be strong. Listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear.
What's up, everybody? It's your guy T Swin.
And your boy Jay Bizzle.
And this is the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast, brought to you by CTR Media Network. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, a long time no see, man.
All time, man. How you been, bro?
Been good, man. Been real good, man.
So, hey, man, we've been MIA for a little bit.
Yeah.
But man, a lot of things been happening, man. Your boy still making moves. So trying to keep the health right.
Yeah.
And man, staying active when we can.
Most definitely.
But it's been a lot of stuff going on in the world, bro.
Yeah.
What's popping?
Man, we're gonna talk about, we from the H-Town, we're from the South. Yeah. So man, we'll talk about this Bun B case, man.
Yeah.
So recently, man, Bun B, he testified against the man who broke into his house and held his wife by gunpoint, man. And then he's getting all this backlash about he ain't keeping it Trill.
Yeah, man. A lot of people, man, a lot of foolish people made comments that Bun B was snitching by testifying about the man the home invader that came into his home and held his wife at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Now, what sense does that make?
Yeah.
It make it. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. It make me feel like the more and more you look at social media, it makes it look like our community is completely lost.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
It's not just our community, man. It's the whole United States in general, man. Because this is the way I know. This is the way I look at it, man. He took a criminal off the street. Everybody wants to say this and that, but until it affects, you don't care until it affects you.
Yeah.
So if he would have kept that man off the streets, once they get that power and that momentum going, they could feel like they're untouchable. They're gonna keep going. They're not gonna stop until somebody stop him. So he stopped him before he could do something worse to somebody else.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of things could have went way left in that situation.
Yeah. Like
Bun B could have came downstairs and his wife could have already been taken away from him.
Yeah.
Man, he said he came downstairs and he could see something was wrong. And people being negative toward Bun B for doing something he's supposed to do. He a husband. He's supposed to protect his wife.
Most definitely.
Protect his home. So what sense does it make to criticize a man? He's doing everything in the legal right. He's doing it right. And for some reason, man, in our community, this is the code of the streets, man. Snitches get stitches and all that. It's a lot of people, man, that should be behind bars that's not because people trying to hold up a certain code.
Yeah. But I don't consider that snitching, man. That man came in that man's house. Yeah. How's that snitching?
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
That young dude, man, he lucky. He got shot. And Bun said he ain't a bad shot. Bun said, man, he was aiming for that boy dome.
Yeah.
He said, man, he put I think like 3 or 4 shots through the windshield because the dude stole his car to get away. He said he put like 3 or 4 shots through the driver's side window.
Yeah.
Driver's side of the front windshield. He said he was trying to get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
That he hit the guy survived. And even in court, man, he didn't look remorseful.
Not at all, man. He just mad because he got caught, Yeah. And like I said, man, that could have went if that guy would have got an upper hand on Bun, that could have went all kind of ways, man.
Yeah. The story I heard that Bun was upstairs doing the number 2.
Yeah.
When it went down, he came down in his shirt and skivvies.
Yeah.
He said, I came down. He's like, I look like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I'm put like this. I talk about keeping it Trill. This man got in a whole gunfight.
Yeah.
That's keeping it Trill.
Protecting his home and his wife.
Exactly.
And then they wanted to make fun of the man because he shed some tears while he was on the stand. That's just being human, man.
Yeah. A
lot of people, man, they act hard or they act one way, and then when the action comes,
yeah.
When you go through something like that, you don't know how you're gonna respond.
Yeah.
When you really get put in a situation where you have to use the skills that you learn. Some people, man, that I've known, they've had to take out some people. Self-defense.
Yeah.
And it was never the same afterwards.
Oh yeah, man.
They was legally right to do what they did, and they did what they should do to protect their loved ones and themselves. But afterwards, a life was taken. And they was never mentally the same.
Yeah, because people who have remorse are gonna be like that, man. Because it's only three things you're gonna do when something like that's gonna happen. You're gonna fight, or you're gonna flee, or you're gonna freeze. So you know, luckily he was could hold it down. He didn't freeze, man. He took the right course of action. Because like I said, man, that could have went all kind of ways.
You got people talking about he should remove Trill off Trill burgers. PMC,
we rolling in his grave, yeah.
Come on, man. Come on with the foolishness, man. Come on with the BS.
Like I said, man, how many people been in a gunfight? I ain't never been in no gunfight, so
I ain't never had to blast at nobody.
Nah. Thank God,
Yeah, I had to make sure it was close to me a couple times. I had to grab it. But I never had to shoot nobody.
Yeah.
Even as a military police officer, I never had to shoot anybody.
Yeah. But like I said, man, I don't know what's wrong with this. You know what I'm saying? This generation. That man came in that man's house. He came looking for him. It was, so how's that snitching? That ain't snitching. That's eliminating a threat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's crazy just how people think nowadays, man. Like we had a podcast about it, man. What's right is wrong, what's wrong is right.
Yeah.
In today's society. And people, man, and I even think some of his posts didn't get as much traction as they usually do.
Yeah.
Because this man went on the stand and did what he's supposed to do as a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Snitching is when you're doing illegal crime.
Together with somebody and y'all
you them, or you say something to benefit yourself. You know about something so you can benefit out of it for illegal crime.
Yeah.
Self-defense is not snitching.
Nah.
And I think too, man, with this code of the street stuff, like a lot of that stuff went down with the takeoff.
Yeah.
With the takeoff murder. It was so much people was wondering like what's going on? Why ain't action been taken? What's taking so long? Or who did what? There was so many people in the building.
Yeah. How it was nothing seen.
Yeah,
so
man. So many times, man, me myself, bro, I get tired of this code of the street thing, man. Where those that are poison to the community ain't being held accountable.
Yeah.
And we got to change that, man. Our community in our homes. Like I had this discussion, man, the other day with some family. I say there are things that we can control amongst ourselves to better our community. But there's so much we can do with the voting and everything and bargaining with politicians. And we're gonna get on that too.
Yeah.
Presidential candidates.
Yeah.
But I say, man, if we just police ourselves, bro, and we do what we need to do, we can create our utopia here on Earth. We can create our Wakanda for real.
Yeah. But you know how it is, man. We're being conditioned to eat off our community, man. To destroy, make money by destroying it, So
that is true. That's why, and that was brought up in the conversation also too. How, let's say, grandmama had that house for so many years. She died. Now y'all sell the house, and then you go spend the money on Gucci.
Yeah.
Wallow from $1 million worth game. Shout out to them. Had brought that up, man, in a recent video he made. And he telling the truth, man. The things that are considered wealth, we give or sell them away so quickly.
Yeah, and for nothing.
And for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why these people are offering you money for what you have. Because they see the value in it.
Especially not to cut you off, but especially land, man. Because there's one thing that's not getting more made of, and that's land.
Yeah.
So if you got some family land, man, try to hold on to it, man.
Yeah.
At least keep it in the family, Sell it to somebody in the family at least,
Exactly. Yeah, keep it, man. Because like with these times, man, the way times is right now and the cost of living, people are really needing to depend on family.
Yeah.
And you need somewhere you can go. I always say to myself, man, family got to have somewhere where they can go and reset. If something happens, they need a safe place, a home base they can go to get their stuff back together so they can get back on their feet.
Yeah.
If you don't own nothing, you ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah, and the way, I know at one time, they think they put a stop to it, man. They letting these companies buy up single family homes like nothing. They trying to make everybody a renter anyway.
Yeah, that's
so
the plan.
So, but yeah, man, it's crazy times, man. Crazy times.
Yeah. Crazy, man. And every year somebody said, man, we living in the last days. The end is coming. That's a lot. It's a lot of crazy stuff happening.
Yeah, man. Around the world.
Laws, resources, marriages, relationships, self-identification.
We ain't gonna go in that.
It's so much Hey, bro, they got a military guy in a high position identifying himself as a dog.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I saw that.
He identifies as a dog.
He running at the mask with the dog and stuff. Oh yeah,
and they ain't messing with him.
Like it's certain things that shouldn't be allowed. Stuff like that shouldn't be allowed, man. Like schools and military, it shouldn't. Yeah. Once a person gets a certain age or something, then yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, that's your life. Do what you want to do, but keep it out certain things, man. Keep the kids innocent as long as possible, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying how wild stuff is getting nowadays.
Yeah.
And man, yes, I could go way left. But we might not be here on that. Yeah, man. Like with these presidents, bro. And I'm just saying, man, we got a president that better remembers who he is and where he's at any given day. You know, they had that man in the football helmet the other day. You know, looking very special.
This is my thing about the whole president. The whole president thing, man. Like
that he's put helmets on special people.
Yeah, this is my thing. Like,
yeah,
what is the lesser of two evils, right? So is he the lesser of two evils, or is the alternative the lesser of two evils? You got to make that decision.
And that's the thing too, man. People think they have to pick out of two evils. There are other candidates that run for that position.
Yeah.
So some people are stuck in their ways. Some people are stuck on colors. Their family have sided with one side.
Yeah,
red or blue. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is when the government start gang banging, you know.
Yeah.
I think they should do. Me personally, I think they should do away with parties altogether.
Yeah.
You should just be based on an individual candidate. All this clicking up stuff is ruining the country, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. Because our president now, his son just been convicted. Was it 3 charges?
Something like 3 or 4, something like that.
Gun charges?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he lied on a gun purchasing form that he was not using illegal drugs.
Yeah.
For 2018.
But then, the alternative, we got Mr. Trump. He been convicted on 34 felonies.
Yeah.
So what does that say about our country?
It's crazy, man. I don't think any other man. Well, there's been a lot of corrupt governments around the world.
Yeah, most definitely.
But man, in today's day, we shouldn't have a candidate that got 34 felonies
running.
It still can be
chosen for office.
Exactly. And then we got another guy that can't remember his name or where he's at. Still in charge. I think it's time for some new blood, man. We need some. And we got a vice president that's been MIA. Oh yeah, she too busy on Vogue. I mean, whatever she be on. Man, but anyway, bro, so that's why I say, man, like do what you can within the system, but also, man, do your best to police what's around you and take charge of what's around you. Because every other community has their own little world, their own little community within towns, and we need to strengthen ours. That's my opinion. That's T-Swin. That's not the men can't all be wrong opinion. That's just my opinion. Yeah. So it's not the opinion of CTR. It's my opinion. Yeah. Man, like I said, man, I think as a whole, man, we need to sit back and we need to look at the dynamics of our government on some things, because like, shouldn't nobody be in no office for no 20, 30, 40 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that needs to be corrected, man. And then, like I said, man, at this whole I don't like the choices. The only person I see that I'll probably vote for would be if Robert Kennedy Jr. is going to run, I'll probably vote for him. But I'm not voting for Trump or Biden. To be honest with you, I don't like. Yeah. So and then like. Oh man, I'm gonna say this too, man. People assume because you're black that you're automatic Democratic. Yeah. Now I'm not saying I'm a Republican either, but don't assume that you know my decision because of my color. Yeah. Because I don't like when either party tries to play with us. They show up, they promise. We don't hold them accountable for anything. we don't have any kind of collateral or anything to bargain with, really.
Yeah.
Or using the bargain to hold them accountable for our vote. They just show up and do a little dance. They come up there, do the nay-nay, do the running man, the Cabbage Patch. You know what I'm saying? Now you got these men out there with Kirk Franklin at a black church. Come on, man.
Yeah.
This guy got pictures at white supremacist events. You know? Come on.
Yeah. But like I said, man, they need to, like, they shouldn't have it where this for that party, you can only have this one choice for that party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It should be all wiped out and you have individuals on a bracket. Forget all this party stuff. It needs to go.
The media makes it look like there's only 2 candidates when
Yeah,
all these other
multiple candidates. Yeah.
Candidates running for the position for president. And you really need to do your research, man. It should always be the best person for the job.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes it might be a Republican, and sometimes it might be a Democrat, man.
My thing is that's how I feel.
Yeah,
the best person for the job, whether it's Republican, Democratic, Green, whatever, man.
Donkey or elephant, whatever. Yeah, but and also I think they need the electoral college need to go too.
Yeah,
every vote should be counted, man. That's like. I'm from Texas. No, we're from Texas. So, we're a red state. It is what it is. Sometimes I feel like my vote don't count because I know in the end of the day, it's a red state. Yeah. So it's like I got wiped out. So I think every individual vote should be counted. And that's the way it should be done. We had the technology for it. I can see we didn't have the technology for it, but we can count every vote. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just crazy how. You got one guy, man, his son has been caught on camera multiple times using drugs, smoking crack.
And don't forget the other one, he messed with porn stars.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man, because I think everybody, I'm just my thing. I think everybody in cahoots anywhere. It's a lot of behind closed doors, laughing and hee-hawing,
but
and coking and joking.
Yeah, but the thing about it though is like a lot of us don't know. I remember, we're middle aged, man. I can say, right? We're in our 40s. We were taught about the 3 branches of the government and stuff. These people you got to realize that the people making the laws is the Senate in the House. They didn't want to make the laws, so you can't until you get that under control. The president he just that's good. Yeah. Okay, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start right. You got to start there. And your local governments and work your way up, because it's not gonna have any effective change until you get the Senate and the House right.
Yeah.
The president is a yes man, really, because you're gonna get vetoed or something. If one of the other branches don't.
These past couple of really been poster boys.
Yes.
But and that's just my opinion, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things have happened during these presidencies. You be looking like, man, they let that really happen. They let that slide.
Yeah.
Did he really just say that? You be like, did he just tell us to drink bleach? Hold up.
Yeah.
And I'm like saying, man, if Sasha Malia was smoking crack, we would have never heard the end of it.
Yeah.
You got this guy, man, he's working for the enemy on video in the hotel smoking crack. They got this guy, he's in the background snorting with the family, the whole presidential family.
Yeah.
And we got another guy, man, being convicted, 34 felony charges, still possibility of being president.
And those are our choices for president.
Exactly. It's just crazy, man.
Crazy.
And man, Chris Rock made a joke. He said, man, as a black man, you got to be the best of the best. Just to be in a certain position. He said, man, only in America can a C student be the president.
Yeah.
And this is a discussion that came up also not too long ago. It was studies done by multiple universities where they said, man, a Caucasian male with a felony is 5 times more likely to get hired for a job than a black male educated with no criminal background. We live in a crazy society.
Well, unfortunately, the way the world everything works is you're going to look out for somebody who's similar to you. Right? So, and our population is what majority Caucasian, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be like that, you know, but it's not fair, but that's what we work. Yeah, unfortunately. But like we gotta not rely on that. We gotta start making our own businesses and then supporting them. Like,
yeah, that's true, man. Man, we've been brainwashed to challenge each other for no damn reason.
Yeah. Cause I remember I forgot that lady's name. It was a TED talk. They were talking about how long a dollar stays into the black community.
It's like, bro,
it's like it's gone. So
touch your hand is leaving it.
Like, and my thing is like this, man. Whenever somebody somebody in our community opens a business, we come in, we want discounts and hookups, but you don't go to Macy's looking for no discount, no hookup.
Louis Vuitton,
yeah, man, you gotta support and what I'm saying,
Fendi, man, asking for no discounts.
And then we set, especially fashion, we set the trends, man.
We do.
So we dictate what's cool and what's not cool.
Exactly.
And everybody else kind of follows.
Exactly.
So it's like you gotta support them, man. Like all the talk, them people who had head of Louis Vuitton and all the other places, they could pull off and do their own thing, but you're not gonna support it because you're looking for that name. But
the thing too, man, they go and grab our celebrities,
collaborations
with, so they can keep getting our dollars.
Yeah.
Our community spends more money on material things than anybody
else. Yeah.
In this country. And our women spend more on hair products than anybody else. But who owns the hair products? Who owns the companies?
And shout out to Chris Rock with black hair.
Exactly, man.
What's the name? It was called black. What's called? I got the name. It's called Good Hair. There we go.
Good hair. And I remember I caught so much flack just trying to get people to watch the movie.
Yeah.
It's the truth, but it gave history on black hair industry.
Yeah.
Who started, who did this, who did that, the high comb, the perm, all that kind of stuff. The Brown Brothers event that happens annually. And it's like, and they in that video it showed all the companies that used to exist. And I think in that movie it was only like 2 left.
2 or 3, yeah, at the time.
And that was it.
Yeah.
So you got all these companies. Black people sold their companies.
Yeah. You can't. Well, they say that. We say you don't even control what's on your head.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Exactly, man. Man, you go down the street, bro. Almost every other block, you see a black hair store, right? Are they owned by black people? No, they're not.
No.
Man, so we gotta get back to owning and running our own communities.
Yeah, man.
No hate, no shade to nobody else, man. We live in Texas. A lot of my homeboys ain't black.
Oh yeah.
A lot of my clique, my people, man, they not black.
Texas is a unique place, man. It's like a melting pot.
It is. Houston is a very big melting pot.
Like I got friends from Middle Eastern to Asian to
everything, bro.
Yeah, so it's.
I got homeboys from India.
Yeah.
We got homeboys from the Middle East, Asia. Shoot, man.
All over the world.
All over, bro.
Because we're Old Town, man.
Energy corridor,
man.
Country, man. But yeah, man, and everybody, you see structure in the communities.
Yeah.
They have everything they need in their own communities. They have their own people. They have their own doctors. They have their own dentists. They have their own lawyers and everything in their community. They don't have to leave their community to get what they need. Supplies for building homes. Everything is in their community.
Yeah.
And we have to go to everybody else to get what we need.
It's not that we just don't support our own. Because for everybody we have the same thing. It's just that we don't support it.
No.
So.
Yeah, you automatically assume it's gonna be shoddy business.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be priced too high.
Or looking for a hookup.
Yeah. Homeboy hookup.
Homeboy
network.
Come on, man.
But yeah, man. So, man, Charleston White is probably, man, he back on the front of social media and videos again, content again. He's voicing his opinion on Diddy and Cassie. And he has some very controversial things to say about that, But man, yeah, we had some videos to play.
Yeah, we ain't played that one video. But he was saying that she stuck around with Diddy because of that lifestyle.
Yeah, and And recently too, man, not too long ago, he was on Cam Newton's podcast, and they was talking about domestic violence because he pretty much said that, hey man, she took that whooping because she wanted to take that whooping. She stayed like JB said, she stayed around for the lifestyle.
Mm.
And he said he learned a long time ago that you don't jump in other people's business. His viewpoint is that if you see a man putting his hand on a woman, he don't get involved. He said because he done seen too many people, the good guy get killed, and she still wind up leaving with the guy that was putting hands on him.
Yep.
Now, me myself, I've seen this numerous times myself, where they holler for help, and the dude put his hands on them, but they come to a safe haven. They come to. I've had people I've known. They come to my. You can spend the night over here. You know, the middle of the night they leave. Door unlocked. They done left one right back to the guy that was beating on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't give them all the avenues of help they can have. I mean, I got to hook up for a job for you. Yeah, I got to hook up to a system that can help you pay your bills and help you get up on your feet, get you a place on your own. All kind of stuff. It's
a lot of help out there. But like I said, we're not condoning anything that Diddy did. We ain't condoning it. We're just saying why you stay so long.
Excuse me, man, but man, Sharpson got a point.
Yeah,
he got a point, man. Like sometimes you're gonna wind up be the one taking a loss, get in people's business.
Yeah,
like and this is in police training too. You was a correctional officer, and man, I'm a military police officer, and with civilian police training and certification. We used to go out. We had base housing. We used to go out in town because the base housing was out in town. It wasn't on base, and we would go. And we would respond to domestic violence disputes. And we were trained that when you get both people, the man and the woman, you separate them and you turn them away from each other. Because there's been officers that's been attacked by the female once they see the man getting put in cuffs. There's been officers that have been stabbed or assaulted from behind because she was able to see the guy she called the police on that beat her ass get handcuffs on her, but now her feelings change once he getting ready to get put in that car. So sometimes you can lose in the end for doing the right thing.
Yeah, it's when couples fight, man, it's a high emotional, thing. And when you're in that moment, you do irrational things, like on both ends. So I'm not gonna say like the woman's right or the man's right. Both parties probably do stuff that's irrational. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's it's best just to get them separated and just, because usually what end up happening, they be back together the next day, loving on each other. Most of the time, not all the time, but I've seen that a lot. I hate you, yeah. And next thing you know, they all hugged up the next day, like nothing happened.
Both of them wearing shades the next day.
But my thing is this, man, with the whole Diddy thing, man, like it seemed like this stuff didn't come to light until he tried to sue the parent company of Ciroc. That's when it all came to light. It was name of the company is
Diageo.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden when he was trying to sue them for racism, then that's when all this came to light. It's just kind of, this is my conspiracy theory. It's kind of strange to me. The same thing that came up with Michael Jackson with all that child molestation stuff when he was beefing with Sony. So, like I said, man, I'm not condoning it. It's just ironic that you don't have a problem with this man doing this stuff until he about to affect your pockets. Then all of a sudden, it's a big problem.
Yeah, like for me, man, it was like bite the hand that feeds you.
Exactly.
How dare you?
How dare you? Yeah.
We made you richer.
We're gonna show you. Basically, that's how I'm taking it.
We're gonna make an example of you. But that's why, man, you can't be dancing with the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people think they're big and bad, but it's always somebody else big and bad.
Always somebody richer and more powerful. Always.
Yeah.
So, but it's ironic to me that this stuff didn't come out to around the same time. It's just ironic to me,
Yeah, he was wrong for that video though, man.
No, most definitely. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
Times when it comes down to celebrities, it's always the same stuff. They either gotta be crazy on drugs, or they beating on women, or they involved in some kind of
child molestation or something. Yeah,
I think You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. They try to really tarnish their name and associate with something that's gonna really make you hate them as a man.
To tear down their reputation. Yeah.
Country, oh man, when it's a black man too, it's even 10 times worse.
Yeah, because they swept under the rug. Like, what's the name of that one guy who had him the football player? To play for the Steelers, was it the quarterback from the Steelers? What's his name?
It's on Roethlisberger.
Yeah, he had all them.
The quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger.
All them cases.
Yeah.
Hey, do you hear about that?
Still playing. We were still playing. And there's also two men like the dude, man, from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
The basketball player from Oklahoma this past season, man. Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey would be in charge with messing with a minor.
Yeah.
Somebody underage. But that was being kept on wraps. We didn't get too much news of that. But Jonathan Major running from a female gets charged. Gets
crucified.
yeah. Running away from a female.
How you catch a charge running from somebody?
Yeah, it's crazy how the system works and how they highlight certain things.
Yeah.
And it's all by design. It's my opinion. It's the opinion of T Swin.
Yeah.
It's all by design. You know. But sometimes too, like we always say, man, it's the Men Can't All Be Wrong podcast. You can't help the system.
Yeah.
Don't help the system do what it's meant to do to you. You know? Don't get caught up in these streets, man. It's like these guys, man, they be some gangsters, and sometimes when they be sitting in their courtroom, they get them football numbers, as they say.
Yeah.
Pat
falling out. Yeah.
You know, but you was hard as hell when you were doing all that stuff.
Man, you'd be surprised, like
you know,
some of them tough guys in jail, they be I ain't gonna say that. Now I'm gonna go something else.
But it's ways, man. It's ways to make an honest dollar and an honest living, man. Stay away from that. Because I like being able to sleep with peace.
Yeah.
And not have to sleep with my eyes open, looking on my shoulder and worrying if the door open. You know, if somebody gonna come and shoot my house up. These guys shooting up guys' mama houses because they can't get to the guy.
Yeah.
You know, they're shooting up your baby mama house because they can't get to you. What kind of life is that to be living?
It's not one.
You know, they taking your freedom being taken away. You can only go outside for so much time a day.
Oh yeah, jail sucks, man. Trust me.
You eating gruel, bro. You eating slop. You don't know how much saliva is in that.
They tell you when to go to bed.
Mucus and saliva in there. I spent one night in jail, bro. I didn't eat, I didn't drink.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, this ain't for me.
Yeah, and then the lunchtime, like the dinner time, sometimes I don't feed them guys like two times a day. And then it'd be like one be like 4, 2, 3 in the morning, and the other one be like 6, 7, 8 at night. It's crazy. It's just it's no place for anybody to be.
They got guys out here still picking cotton.
Oh yeah.
You know, in the penitentiary. They out there in the hot sun picking cotton. So man, like Ali Sadiq said, he had a stand-up shout out to Ali Sadiq, man. He's Houston's own comedian, man. He has the domino effect. Great storyteller. Great series. Make sure you check it out. This Sunday, man, on Father's Day, he got another one coming out. It's the fourth installment of the domino effect. But he said, man, it's modern day slavery.
Yeah. So
why would you volunteer yourself into modern day slavery?
You ever seen that documentary that's called 13?
Yeah.
That's a must watch, man. You watch that. Check that out.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that yet, check that out.
It's showing how they made laws specifically to basically make you a slave again.
Yeah.
So once you get a criminal record, you basically become a slave again.
Yeah. Enslavement should only be, it's non-existent, but in the criminal system it is. It can exist in the criminal system. And so, man, they got you in there working your ass off.
For free. In Texas, it's free. I don't know anywhere else.
Yeah. Got you out in the hot sun picking cotton, man, like back in the day.
Growing food and
putting you in a hot box. Like you see in all the movies. Every year they try to make a slave movie and they keep showing you. But the shit's still going on. But man, but that ain't the life for me. That ain't the life for me, man. And I'm gonna say this also too, man. If you can, get out and go see the world. You know, sometimes there's a piece about, and America is a great country. Almost anybody can come here, or anybody here can make themselves, provide themselves with a very good life, change their circumstances. But man, in this country as a black man, like Dave Chappelle said if we told them,
would they believe us?
to be a black person, they
nah.
don't believe us. And sometimes, remember, you get a chance to go somewhere else where the people look like you. There's a peace that you get.
Yeah.
You know, that you ain't got to worry about. There's certain things that are going to happen just because of the way you look. You know, that people not going to think you as intelligent as you are because of your color. That you're not as qualified for a position because of your color. You know, or that you go out and you get pulled over for the simplest things in your vehicle, and you're thinking, "Am I going to die?"
Yeah, that's something that's unfortunate. That's something that all black males face, man. You know, whenever you have interaction with police, you don't know how that's going to end. And I've been I ain't been a police officer. I've been in corrections before, but you know, I actually work with the supposedly good guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I still get nervous because you don't know how that interaction going to go. Yeah. Because I've been in circumstances where I've been pulled over. I remember one time I was like 21, man. That's back when I used to be out in the streets playing. I used to play pool a lot. I used to stay out late playing pool, and I was coming out of from the pool hall late at night. I never really drunk like that. Mm-hmm. So I pull out and there's a cop right there, and I got kind of scared because I forgot to turn my lights on. So I kind of swerved trying to get away, like, oh, get over and turn my lights on, you know. So you like, I won't get in trouble or whatnot. I won't think something's going on where it is. So of course, they get me and pull me over, right? Yeah. And so I used to work for I ain't gonna give the fast food chain no love, but I used to work for a fast food chain. And I used to have no free promotion. I used to have to wear gloves, you know? Yeah. You had to wear gloves when you're handling food. And so I had some gloves in the car. They thought I had bags of marijuana in my car. They're like, what's this in the car? Like, dude, I work at it.
They thought you were chopping them bodies or something.
Nah, man. They thought I had something. What's that bag? That's not a bag, man. It's gloves, man. It's gloves. And after they found out I had no criminal record. I was clean. They let me go. But still, it's just the fact that the first thing they thought is that I'm selling drugs instead of just a hard-working young man.
Like I said before, man, we got stopped one time, and the dude was like, "Where's the drugs and the guns?"
Yeah.
Man, everybody black don't sell dope.
Yeah, and I didn't had that happen to me too. I remember one time, right there off of Imperial, you know what I'm talking about, right there, you know where it meets like kind of like go to that bridge on Parramatta. Mm-hmm. So I was driving over that bridge, coming from work.
That's where that chick was in that Dodge truck and started busting.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that was last year. She just started busting at the car, had road rage. They got,
I was coming home late from work, same fast food chain. I'm so glad I'm working there. Coming home from work, get pulled over for no reason. Yeah. Cop hop out. What are drugs? I'm like, dude, I'm coming from work. What are you talking about? I
work there, guy.
Let me see your ID. Give him my ID. He goes, I guess he runs it. I'm clean. Yeah. Throws it back at me, and this takes off.
He threw it at you.
Yeah, and this took off.
He probably wanted to take your money because
he thought I was selling drugs. So
probably, you know
no, I know because I worked. I always had nice cars, so he probably thought, I was selling. I just grinding at the fast food restaurant all the time, 24/7.
Yeah, you remember a movie man called New York Finest?
Yeah,
that's one of the movies. What's his name when he first got out of prison? He started it.
Yeah,
and the police officer in that movie, he was getting all the information on all the dope spots.
Yeah,
and hitting them up by himself because he was stealing the drug money. They would go in and kill all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably was hoping you were somebody so he could take what you had.
Yeah, I ain't have nothing. He was disappointed. No, he was disappointed.
Super disappointed. But that's why I would tell man. I recently got pulled over speeding. Yeah, man. I told the guy, he was like, "What's your ID?" I said, "Man, here you go." So my ID, ex-military, ex-police officer. You run my record. It's quick and clean.
Yeah.
I said, I ain't got nothing. I said, I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Said, where you going? Said, hey, man, I got my family, man. We on the way back. Nephew graduating, trying to get to the graduation.
But with this being said, we were trying to say, man, young man, keep your record clean, man.
Yeah.
Because if you fit, even if you didn't do nothing, but you had that on your record, they're gonna ping you for the same thing again. Because then it's called what? You're habitually doing it over and over again. They'll get you. So try to keep it, man. Try to stay charge free. Don't get caught with no dumb stuff. Cause like they'll get you for stuff. Like I had a homeboy. He not like I had a homeboy. They pinned him with a charge because he had the charge before. No, for real.
I believe it. The system dirty like that.
He pinned it because say, "Oh, you already got this on here. Let's get him again."
Yeah.
Luckily, he had money to fight it and he got dismissed. But they'll do stuff like that, man.
Like I said, man, don't help the system.
Don't help them.
These dudes up here cutting body cams off. They planting illegal substances in vehicles. And
be as even if they wrong, man, try to be as respectful as possible, man. Don't give them a reason.
You got some people, man, they get mad because they feel like you shouldn't be living better than them.
Yeah, that's true.
Or your car too nice.
Yeah.
You know, so they tearing in the apart, they pulling the seats apart every time they see you.
I had that happen numerous times. I was driving the little SI Civic. How you get this nice car? I was like, this is a Civic, bro. It ain't that expensive.
Pretty nice car. So, are you serious?
Like
I told him that.
Yeah, I don't think.
I said, man, I'm sitting there. And look, the dude called for backup.
Yeah.
He called for backup. They come out with their guns drawn. I'm like, bro, I know you done ran the license plate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and see him come back to. You know, I got the dome light on. I got my hands out the window, the cars and the keys in my hand. Where's the threat at? You know what I'm saying? I give you my ID. I ain't got no record. Where you headed to? I say, I'm headed to my job, right? I'm parked in front of the job outside the gate. I'm going to the subway, which is across the street. So I say, I work right here. I got my uniform on. So you see the name. I'm going right to the subway to give me some lunch for work. I'm working night shift tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Like, come on, dude.
It's crazy though. Like since I downgraded my car, like my car's like it's a newer car, but I don't have a car that fit the description no more. Yeah. I don't get messed with at all. They drive right past me. Don't even look at me. Don't even look my direction.
Yeah. What old boy say? He said, "Put some glasses on and get a."
Oh yeah.
Put some glasses on.
That Godfrey.
Yeah. Godfrey, man. Brother. He said, "Put some glasses on." And Starbucks get a couple.
Yeah, but it's a shame though. Like when I was driving nice cars, I used to always get pulled over. Now I'm driving a car. It's a new car, but it's not a BMW or nothing. You know, something that's moderate. That's what they feel I should be in.
Yeah.
You know, so even though I could get a nicer car, but
glasses. Keep Starbucks with glasses all the time.
Yeah, man, you just gotta move differently, man.
It's crazy.
It's unfortunately.
Yeah.
Gotta move differently. You gotta.
Yeah. A lot of and we talked about this. A lot of people don't have to have that talk with their kids.
Yeah.
Like we do. I have to constantly. I got a nephew living with me. I had to constantly tell him, "Say, hey, dude, you're a young black man. The world is hard, but it's gonna be hard for you. There's gonna be certain places people feel you ain't supposed to be there. You can't go.
Yeah.
There's gonna be people feeling a certain way. You're gonna have to move a certain way just so you can make it home. Some people that ain't got to do that. They can be willing, they can be free, they can get pulled over, and the cops gonna tell them they having a good time and just being young and having fun.
Yeah.
But they trying to give you 20-something years. You know? So you have to be aware of your surroundings and move accordingly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As Mr. Clay said, govern yourself accordingly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Clay and Wind Down Wednesday. Wind Down Wednesday episode tonight is really good. Make sure you tune into that and show love to the True Sessions too, man. Him and the master teacher. And you got anything else, JB?
Nah, man. Not really, man. But yeah, let's wrap things up, man. It's like you just gotta be careful how you move, man. And they gotta remember this, man. No matter how powerful you get, you always gotta move in a way where you won't get caught up, you know?
Yeah. Like Jay-Z saying something. I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. But man, let's take charge of our own futures, man. Let's take charge of our communities.
Yep.
This has been the Men Can't Always Be Wrong community. And hey, to our guys out there, man, men can't always be wrong. Let's get it right.
All right.
It's your guy T Swin.
Your boy J Bean.
And we up out of here.
Peace.
Hey there, podcast enthusiasts. Get ready to elevate your style and embrace your love for wit and wisdom with the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast shop. Slide into comfort and confidence with our exclusive line of t-shirts and hoodies. Show the world you're part of the conversation in fashion-forward apparel that speaks volumes. Start your day right with our premium mugs. Perfect for sipping on your favorite brew while tuning into the latest podcast episodes. Introducing our collection of trendy hats that scream personality, because your thoughts deserve a stylish headspace. Carry your enthusiasm with you wherever you go. Our backpacks and duffel bags are not just accessories, they're statements. Step into the future with our slides, the perfect footwear for any casual occasion. Because let's face it, comfort should never compromise style. Visit our online store now and explore the full range of Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast merch. Plus, with just one click, dive into the world of captivating conversations by connecting to the official podcast webpage. Shop now at mcabwshop.myshopify.com, where being right has never looked this good.
Hey everyone, it's your guy T Swin. Are you ready for a story that's all about love, perseverance, and self-discovery? If you haven't checked out Love for Suckers by Tony Swinton, here's why you need to grab a copy today. Available on Kindle.com. Dive into a digital copy. Start reading in seconds. Prefer a physical book? No worries. Head over to Amazon.com or MCABW.com and support a Black-owned business. Order your paperback copy. And for those who love listening on the go, Love for Suckers is also on Audible.com. Let the story come alive wherever you are. To all of you who've already dived into this fabulous story, thank you. Your support means everything. And if you loved it, why not share the joy? Drop a review on Kindle, Amazon.com, Audible, or MCABW.com. Ready to fall in love with reading again? Click the link in the description. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Love is for Suckers. Available now.
Take my arm, treat her like a queen, treat her like a lady, make her feel safe inside my arms like a baby. Show her that she can grow, she can flourish, she can work with me. Let her know it's real, me, my mama go to church with me. Lay her on the bed and get her to scream on it. Make a song for her, get running to sing on it. You know, show her something she can feel. I'm from the land of the Trill, I gotta keep it real.
I know you need someone to hold you down, baby. Let me give you what you need. Real love, yeah. I might not be a rich man now, baby, but I can give you.
The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out, be strong. Listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out, be strong. Listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. Men can't always be. Men can't always be. Men can't always be wrong. Men can't always be. Men can't always be. Men can't always be. Men can't always be wrong. Men can't always be.